Are you like me? Have you ever been watching baseball and wondered, what the heck is that guy swinging at? Thought, that pitch was a foot off the plate. I thought you were supposed to be worth $330 million, or something like that? Well, maybe not about this swing, or this one, or even this one. No, definitely not. He's right on time. See? But no, seriously. Pitchers have generated some pretty heinous strikeout swings over the years. But are they always bad swings? Sure, inherently, I guess any swing that doesn't make contact is quote unquote a bad swing. But do the pitchers not deserve any of the credit? What's up, guys? I'm going to try to start a new little series here called What Are You Swinging At? And I don't really want it to be so much a knock on the hitters, but as a highlight on the pitchers, because I don't think a lot of people understand from a hitter's point of view just how hard it is to judge a pitch in these, this is 17 inches wide. That's not very big. And then, it's waist to knees, more or less. It's supposed to be below the armpits to the top of the knees or the bottom of the knees or something, whatever. It's kind of at the umpire's discretion, but more or less you see bottom of the letters to the knees. So this series I want to focus on the pitchers, because it's easy to look at a guy swing and miss at a pitch that you think is terrible, and how I wouldn't have swung at that. How are they swinging at that? They're professional hitters. But there's really a lot more that goes into it, and that's what I'm here to explore, I guess you could say. So first, we're just going to watch the at-bat. This at-bat is actually from the game that, on the other side, the Mets no-hit the Phillies. This is from April 29th of this year, 2022. And this is from the first inning, an at-bat between Aaron Nola and Pete Alonso. You can see there's a runner on first, there's 2 outs. And let's just watch it all the way through first, and then we will break it down a little bit. So Nola's going to start him off with a sinker, kind of lower third of the zone. Another sinker, kind of outer third, middle. Curveball way outside, almost gets a little swing there, but Alonso is so strong. Another one almost gets a little bite again, but I think that one's just kind of you can see it in his face there. Tries for the up and away sinker and misses way high. And then in the full count, comes back with the curveball and does get the swing. So, let's talk about it now. So, before I start talking about it, let me talk about this. So these graphs are all courtesy of Fangraphs. They're from their website. You can find them. They're just player heat maps. And I went through the entire sequence and I found what pitch Aaron threw, and I approximated where the pitch was supposed to be with a black dot based on where JT set up, and then the green dot is where the pitch actually ends up in relation. So, for example, pitch 1, to me, from the way that JT, you can see he swipes that glove down low. He's trying to come up underneath the ball, so he wants that ball low. And you can see from where he brings it up, he definitely wants it. If this is the corner of the box, he's bringing it up. He wants that low outside corner. Nola brings it back in a little bit, but that's actually okay because Alonso does not swing at the first pitch nearly as much as the regular hitter. And he gets ahead, strike 1. So, next pitch. So you can see there, Nola doesn't generally double up on fastballs as far as I've seen. I watch a lot of Phillies baseball, but you can see with this pitch here, I'll play it again in slow motion. Pete's way late on that. He's got to just throw the bat through the zone. He gets just enough of it. And he's way off balance. The head's all the way out here. So that's a good pitch by Nola, but you can, I mean, he gets the foot down, he's looking at it, he's definitely expecting something off speed, and then he just kind of throws it all out there, but he's so strong that he gets a piece of that, and he can get the hand through the zone quick enough too, which is just impressive. But, I mean, you can see here, and from where JT's glove starts, he starts it low. He definitely wants that pitch lower third, and it just rises up to kind of right in Alonso's sweet spot when he's on time with it. So he definitely got fortunate there, and you can see if we get to it, I'm pretty sure Alonso is not too happy after that one. Yeah, I just missed that one. He knows he should have hit it. All right, so pitch number 3. 0-2 count. What's he going to do? He's going to throw a curveball way away. So, yeah. Let's play it again in slow-mo. So that's going to come out that way. So, he's throwing this nowhere near the zone, and for good reason. When Alonso gets a curveball low and away with 2 strikes, or at least in an 0-2 count, he crushes the baseball. It's a little scary. So, Nola makes sure to keep it way out here, where even if he does swing at it, he's probably not going to get it. So, if we go back to the previous pitch, so we've got bang, 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 and then it ends up right about here. Then, if we go forward to that next pitch, we get bang, 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 and then a finish down here. These 2 pitches start off on just about the same trajectory. So if we have a top-down view of home plate, and this is Pete over here, this fastball is going to come wink, and this curveball is going to come kind of on the same path and then last second dip out over here. This is really hard for a pro hitter. Cut 20 miles an hour and completely change direction, and that's why you almost get this swing here. He's close, and he manages to keep his hands back, but he's activated the hips, he's got the block leg down. He's ready to swing here, and he's really fortunate that he didn't. So we get that, and we come back with exactly the same thing, and he's a little more prepared for it that time. You can see he buckles a little bit, but he's like, yeah, I know what that is. You're not getting me with that. Yeah, look at him. He's like, yeah, right, you thought. He's so good. So then we move forward, and now it's 2-2, and you can see, so you can see where JT wants this. Top of the zone. That's a really bad drawing. I'll try that again with a different color. JT wants this ball right here. I don't know why I went with white again, I'm sorry, but you can tell. So he wants this ball right here. That's a good pitch to Alonso with 2 strikes, or in a 2-2 count at least. He doesn't really fare too well with the sinker up and away in 2-2 counts, or up in general. But he just releases a little off. JT tries to turn it into maybe a little pick-off situation, which is smart, but there's really nothing else you can do with that. So then we get into 3-2. He's seen 2 curveballs and 3 sinkers, all on the outside part of the plate. And then he comes back with that. So this curveball ends up here. We've got 3 different curveballs. So let's go look at where they all end up. So that one ends up there. This one ends up down here. This one ends up just about in the same spot as the other one. So this is the first curveball that he saw. And I mean, you saw he almost swings at it. He gets really close. The next one, and that's because of this fastball. So, fastball. You see that trajectory? That's on this line and ends up right about here. Then we go forward to that curveball. That's on this line, and then, oh wow, that was terrible. That's on this line, and then ends up here. I don't know why. I don't know how I'm drawing this, so it kind of just goes like that. So that looks better. So it comes down like that. Now, like we drew before, that's really tough. So now we go back to that final pitch, and he just saw a sinker. That's the very last pitch he threw. And I mean, yeah, it ended up here, but that's the last thing he saw is something that followed this same yellow path as before. So now, 3-2, you expect something in the zone. So Nola throws this curve. He gets a wild out in front swing because Alonso is thinking fastball because of the beautiful tunnel work. And he gets this strikeout.